The fuck? How the fuck did you get up there? Don't give me that look. I'm just minding my business, chopping down some trees. Then I see this little guy just sitting in the tree, like, just casually. Huh. Good afternoon, hunters, and welcome back to another episode of Greg Take New Horizons. Now, in this episode, it's going to be a little bit different than what you're probably used to. I'm not going to be going around showing what I've done off camera. I'm actually going to show you what I've done. So you're going to see me record and speed up. Think of it as a time lapse of I'm going to be expanding the mining shafts, like I mentioned in the last episode, where we're going to be tunneling into the different ore veins. I'm also going to be chopping down a little bit of wood, more resource gathering, etc., etc. I was trying to get the replay mod, is what it's called. I did a little Google search before I started recording. I downloaded it, I installed it. It didn't work. In the sense that game crashed the moment I installed it. That's fun. Yeah, the next couple of minutes, or rather, probably the next half hour. I don't know how long this is gonna be, but we'll see. I'll figure it out in the recording. So we're not gonna be doing. I'm not gonna show off. I'm probably gonna show off all like the most important bits, but for the most part, I'm just gonna be watching what I've done between sessions. Between this episode now and the next time I play, we'll be seeing everything that I've done off camera. Well, I hope you enjoy. So if this is not something I should do regularly, then I'll stop doing it. This is just an experiment, kind of. So I hope you enjoy, and take it easy. So the first thing I do, of course, I go down to the mining shaft and keep mining north. Because I want to get to the ore chunk that's been located just above the basaltic mineral ore vein. I want to identify what kind of ores I can expect to find there. But then just as I'm approaching the ore chunk, I run out of torches. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna need to go back, restock, and then keep going. Just right about here I started running out of torches. But then I was heading my way back, and then this happened. The fuck? What? Okay then. So it's a simple return to base, restock, and then keep going with the mining shaft. So I'm just emptying out my inventory, just sorting everything out. Restock on torches, most importantly. Refill the coke oven, and then I started to go south. But the problem here is, since it's I'm mining below a lake, so inevitably I'm gonna run into water at some point. Which I did right about here. So okay, so I move a little bit layer down. Nope, still run into water. Another layer down, still water. That's one of the downsides of trying to mine beneath a lake. So I kept moving just a couple more layers down just to make sure I wouldn't hit any more water. Then I hit the apatite ore vein. Found the staircase. Then I started repairing my flint pickaxe. And then I found some pyrochlore ore. And I started looking it up, like, what is this used for? And apparently it is pretty much another version of the apatite ore. It's got a couple of byproducts that could be useful, but at the moment I don't have the capacity to process it. So it's worthless to me for the time being. So I keep working my way south into the second graphite ore vein that I found further south. And every now and then I have to stop to repair my pickaxe, because the flint pickaxe, it is not the most durable pickaxe versions. Here I hit the staircase, mine out a little area around it. But the plan is for this entire mine shaft to have a rail track going on the sides here. And one of the sides will be for the minecart tracks, which we're probably going to be using the Steve's carts at some point. So my next move here is first stock up on food, stock up on torches, whatever. Then I'll start work on the farm that I've had planned. As you can see, the waterfall that was done off camera before I started recording. Was it in the second episode? I can't remember. Well, the episode before this one. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna try to move all my cotton production downstairs, because it's just gonna be... I don't have enough space up top here because I want to grow some other food types as well. So all my cotton production will then happen in the lower level, in the basement. I'm also testing out my little strategy for having like floors of different crops. So I put wheat on one side and I put carrots on the other side, and cotton at the bottom. I think I'm also testing out, can I place torches on the side of farmland, and I don't think I can. I think that's what I concluded with. So my hoe broke midway through this build, so I had to make a new one. Then I decided to use the same kind of floor type that I have for my first floor. And just make a little path in the middle, make it look nicer. Tilling all the farmland, and then figure out a way to put the crops in. Because for right now it's going to be the waterfall. That's going to act like a little elevator for me. So right here I'm just thinking, okay, what kind of crops have I not planted yet that I can use instead of the cotton up top. And creosote oil is filled up again, so I need to empty that out. Just looking through all my farming areas, or farming chests. And then more inventory management. Needed to make some more flint, so I made a new mortar and crafted 32 flint, because with a mortar you get 1-to-1 ratio of gravel to flint instead of the 3-to-1. So now it's just back to the old grind. This time we're going to be looking down the ore chunk and see what kind of ores we can expect to find here. I was hoping for maybe I found pyrochlorite after all, but no, it was magnetite. So I renamed the chunk and kept going north. So my next stop is the tin ore that I have located further north, and then I found a cave. And I was like, oh no, I am not risking it. I started exploring a little bit, but decided no, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna block this off, then I'm gonna keep going. Because the monsters in this game, well, in this mod pack, is not something I want to attack at this stage. I don't think I've got any kind of weapons or any good weapons to defend myself with. So for the time being, I usually just skip all the monsters. I just don't bother them. So here we hit the cassiterite ore vein, which is just a fancy word for tin, in my opinion. So after we hit the tin ore vein, we're now moving further north, and our next stop is the kyanite ore vein. But as you'll see in a couple of moments, I'll hit the, I think it's black granite or basalt or whatever kind of blocks it is. And the only way I can break them is with the bronze pickaxe, but I didn't want to waste any time. Here I hit the kyanite ore vein, mine a little area around, and then just keep going. Make some more torches, keep going. The same plan with the thing. I'm gonna be making some railcar tracks, and here I hit the black granite blocks. Decided, fuck this, I'm gonna go around it. Not gonna bother with the bronze pickaxe because that's a waste in my opinion. Moving past the kyanite, we now work our way towards the coal ore vein. Here I started to notice my inventory was getting full, so I ran back, emptied it out, and then I ventured back. And I kept getting confused because there's two roads moving to the right. And I kept going to the second mine shaft that I have, instead of back to my base. Here I started looking at a lot of the different quests that I can do. See if there's anything worthwhile doing. Look at the coin stuff, because there's a coin store apparently that I can spend my coins on, but I decided against it. I think there was a quest for getting more wool in it, now that I think about it. But I'm not sure how many coins I can get, if there's anything that'll like give you more coins if I do them like repetitive quests. And here I ran into some more basalt, and I had to start mining around it. Of course, I hit some more gravel, which is the bane of my mining existence. One of the most annoying blocks to find. So now I'm just mining a little ring around it. Then I'll just keep going north until this happens. Come on, again? Jesus. Fucking granite and basalt is there? So yeah, I was getting kind of frustrated at this point because I'm not gonna waste my bronze pickaxe on this. No fucking way. So here I'm just looking at the map, just figuring out where I am and what's the best place to mine to get to the brown limonite ore, and I decided, okay, we're gonna move down to the soapstone ore that I have located east of here, and then move north from the soapstone into the brown limonite ore vein. But a lot of these trips are just mining, then figure out, okay, my inventory is full, gotta go back, empty it out, rinse and repeat. So that's a lot of what this footage is. It's just 1.5 hours of me mining and doing a lot of stuff off camera. I decided, for once, maybe I'll just put it on video. I'll just show you what kind of stuff I do off camera. And here I found out that I should go to the redstone ore vein, which is located further north, and then another step east, because on the minimap I didn't want to take any chances, because if I went further east then I would be running into the dungeon that was below my initial base, and I decided no, I'm not gonna do anything combat related today. Fuck that. I'm probably gonna die and lose all my stuff, so no thank you. So I decided the best course of action would be to go further north and get the redstone ore. Well, access to the redstone ore. But in the last episode, I did mention that I wanted to like set this idea into reality. Like just make a load of mining veins or mining shafts going to each and every one of the ore veins, because then I won't have to wait around for the day again. Like I don't have to walk back into into my house to sleep, and then to pass the night in order to just go out and find more ore veins. Because I've gotten to the point where I can't really reach any more ore veins without it turning nighttime. As in, I can't reach the ore chunks without... well, the ore chunks mining down, identifying the ore veins, and then get back before it turns nighttime. There's probably a portable bed or something I could have used. But I decided, fuck it. I'll just mine my way over to them. That way I have access to them 24/7. So while I'm doing this, I'm also looking for chalcopyrite ore in the other ore chunks. That's my main plan. Right now it's just going back to the brown limonite ore vein and just see if there's any more malachite that I can find. I guess I need more copper for bronze. This time I actually learned and not used the basic ore recipe. Because there's two versions. There's one which is the most basic one. The one with 3 copper dust and 1 tin dust combined gives you 3 bronze dust. I learned the hard way that is the dumbest way to use it once you have the alloy smelter. But I didn't realize it until the end of last episode. So there I found some more malachite. I'm just looking through, just mining out pretty much everything. A little bit more malachite here and there. Hit the mother lode here. I decided, okay, I'm gonna try and mine as much as I can and just stock up on a bunch just so I have it, so I don't have to come back here every now and then. I can just not get the minimal amount and just get a lot of it, just so I have enough. But you know what they say. Whenever you think you have enough, just grab a little bit extra. It'll save you a lot of tedium. Because that's what this whole mod pack is about. It's pretty much about grinding and just looking for ores. You'll be spending a lot of time just digging out different ore chunks and finding different ores, because the ore generation is completely different in this mod pack. Sarah decided, okay, I'm gonna grab some banded iron ore, some brown and yellow limonite ore. Why not? A little bit more iron, because I'm gonna need to make another iron tank at some point. Plus, I needed to make the anvil as a part of a quest with the... Oh, I'll get to that in a moment. Right now, it's just clearing out a little bit more of the brown limonite ore vein. If you take a look at the minimap, it is huge. These veins are huge. And not necessarily limited to the middle chunk. Oh no, they can spread out into the surrounding ore chunks as well. So here I'm starting to run out of inventory space, so I decided, okay, maybe I should be heading back any moment now. Decided to keep mining a little bit more, just to fill up my inventory completely, and then I started to head back again. So I was kind of confused there for a second, just went, where the hell is the staircase? Oh, there it is. And then just head back. Didn't get confused there for once. Empty out my inventory. The cobblestone barrel that I have is pretty much full, so I need to get another one or just upgrade that one. Put the malachite through the macerator. Waited for it to finish, well, macerating. Then melted up the malachite ore into copper ingots. Then I put the copper and the tin inside the alloy smelter, instead of doing the dumb thing of combining 3 copper dust and 1 tin dust into 3 bronze dust, when you can get 4 bronze ingots just by putting the ingots in. And some lovely little pizza. noticed a zombie was dying outside. Just watched his demise. I kept emptying out my coke oven because I need more creosote oil, I need more charcoal because the boiler has run out. So I did kind of panic there. And I decided, okay, maybe I should be working on the iron tank at some point. Here I was kind of confused about the recipe. And it turns out I don't need a brick bronze hull, I just need a bronze hull. So I kind of got that confused. Because I think I set up the recipe there to be the extractor at first. But then I decided, okay, maybe I should do the compressor first. But I completely forgot that the compressor needs a bronze hull, not a brick bronze hull. Now I'm just waiting for more coal, well, charcoal, in order to get the steam boiler up and running again. But luckily, with the iron tank acting as a buffer now, I don't have to worry about it, because I now have a bunch of steam as a reserve to get my machines running while I wait for the boiler to heat up again. Put another crafting table here because I'm tired of going downstairs to do my crafting. There we go, there's the last bronze pieces. There's the bronze hull. And da-da-da-da! Hell yes. Fucking finally. Whew. What's next on the agenda then? So yeah, I got kind of excited because now all my work is finally paid off. We have the compressor going. And then I ran into this one. I've got a compressor now, so next one is anvil. Two anvils. A lot of iron though. So yeah, apparently the iron tank is not the only thing that requires a lot of iron. So that is 10 blocks of iron, which is 90 pieces of iron ingots, I guess. I don't see how we couldn't make the iron blocks with without the compressor, like through the smeltery, but okay. So here's just the last final push of the time lapse. I'm just making some more adjustments to my farm. Made the coke oven bricks into normal coke oven blocks. Got 5 more torches from the creosote oil. And I'll just let live commentary me do the outro. I guess that's where I'm gonna end this whole time-lapse thing. Been mining for like fucking ages. Been recording for 1.5 hours now. So I'm gonna end it here. I hope you enjoyed this little time-lapse of mine, and let me know what you think. If you like this episode, then we might do more of these time-lapses just so you don't really miss out on anything. Like, I feel a lot of the questing I'm doing off camera I should really be putting on camera. But this time I was just focused on getting the mining thing all the way up to the copper thing over here, like the brown limonite thing that was here. Even though I could have gone further down and started excavating this one, but I'll do that another time. If you enjoyed it, then feel free to leave a like. If you didn't enjoy it, then feel free to leave a dislike. If you like the content and want to see more of it, then do hit the subscribe button. And I'll catch you guys in another episode. Peace out.